I kept the faith. I kept it. I lost a lot of stuff. I lost a lot of friends. I lost a lot of strength. I lost a lot of courage. I lost a lot of time. I lost a lot of money, but I kept down on my knees. I was still believing. Broke, I was believing. Lonely, I was believing. Betrayed, I was. If you lose a job, keep the faith. If you lose a spouse, keep the faith. If you bury your child, keep the faith. If you have to downsize, keep the faith. If you have to move in with your mama, keep the faith. If you're at your wit's end, keep the faith. If you have to catch the bus, keep the faith. If you have to thumb, keep the faith. If you get sick, keep the faith. If you lose your kidneys, keep the faith. If you got heart trouble, keep the faith. You might not get a new heart, but you got to keep your faith. Number 28, Derek Redmond, in the Olympics in Barcelona with the whole world watching him. Trained and prepared for this moment. Put on them little skinny shorts with the wind flapping in them. Got down in the position and got ready to run. And he started running. Derek Redmond was running in the Olympics. Who would have ever thought that this black boy would make it to the Olympics? People there from all over the world, and his daddy was cheering him, and he was running. He ran the first lap. He did real good. He was coming around ahead of all of them. In the second lap, he was doing real good until he pulled his Achilles heel and he went down. The crowd gasped. He went down. They were coming with the stretchers to get him. But he got up and he started hopping. You see, he was hopping in pain. And it was kind of stupid because he had no chance of winning. They had already spun past him and he was still hopping and crying because his daddy was watching. And he was trying to make it around the turn. And his daddy came out there and he got up under Dennis and he was hopping. The race was over. Everybody else had gone through the finish line. And his daddy was pulling him along, saying, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Don't stop him. It's not about winning. It's about finishing. I taught my boy to finish. And I don't care if it takes all night. We're going to make it across the finish line. And I came to tell you this morning, I don't care if it takes all night. I don't care if I have to cry and crawl and groan. I'm gonna cross. This Sunday morning, you may not come in first. You may not get a trophy. You may not be honored or recognized or even appreciated. But this is not about them. This is about you. This is about a God who is Alpha and Omega and the beginning and the end. And you may not finish pretty and you may not look good, And you may not make the front page of the paper, and they may all be talking about you, and they all may be saying you're nothing and a failure and a reject. But the Lord sent me out here this morning to tell you, keep on hopping. Keep on hopping. If you hold out a little while longer, you'll make it.